Hey guys, this is Sapphire cosplay, and today we're going to make a white ranger shield. So I previously made a green ranger shield and I didn't make a video of it, and I've had so many people ask me about it, so as soon as we started this one I figured I'd make a video. So yeah, I will do a new video on this one soon, I promise. Excuse the mess, this is how far I've got so far. So I'm going to explain how I got there. I started with one of these. It's a camping mat. It's about just shy of a centimetre thick, the foam. Have scissors with you, or marker pen, tape measure, and then also a proper ruler, quite useful. Yeah, that's about it so far that I've used. So, start with two of these. They were 2 for a tenner. I would suggest you will need 2. You could maybe, if you were absolutely spot on with making it, squish it into one, but I haven't so far, so get 2. And then, yeah, you need to make a template roughly like this one. So, this one started out as a box, like this, which was roughly 19.5 inches long by 10.5 inches wide. And that is half of your shield. So this won't fit everyone. If you need to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, then go for it. This was roughly based off the measurements of here and half of that. Yeah, but that's what we figured out. So you've got your template. You then want to cut out of your foam one of that, and then a piece that is double attached. So that will give you one piece like this, that's your back, and one big piece like this, which has a line drawn down the front but isn't actually cut. It is one solid piece. Yeah, so the back is where it's going to join, and the front you just want it to be solid.
Stick your pieces together temporarily with some tape. Then open it out flat against another piece of foam and trace around the edge, like so. This will be the inner edge of your shoulder pieces. Then draw an outer edge as neatly as you can. Then when you're done with that, neatly cut it out and flip it over. Use this as a template to make the opposite side. When you've made all the pieces, make sure you're happy with how it all fits together, and then stick it all together with a hot glue gun, apart from the back, which will be fastened with Velcro.
Last time I just put the sleeves on, and now I've started to do the edging. So as you can see, it's all of these piping around. So I'm gluing this down just with hot glue. Yeah, so this I've done just less than 2 centimetres thick, all the way around. And I'm going to put it around the back as well to have a little look. The centre, I happen to have a good sized plate, so that's how we do that. And then you need to start making things like this. This was a test one, so this one was actually too big for this one, but how I made this really accurate is if you get your computer screen up and you get a picture of the coin on your computer screen, you can make it the right size that you're going to want for your shield. Put a piece of paper over your screen and really lightly trace around it, and then you can use that as a template on your phone. So that'll give you the perfect size coin for your shield, because obviously it will vary depending how big you make this, how big you make your shield. So the next thing is making the coin. So this is the bit from the middle of that circle. And then also here. So on here there's sort of panels that go like this, and it's about level here. So we have this piece here, which fits perfectly in there, which was a case of before you stick your shoulders on, make more than one pair of shoulders, because that's the other pair can be sort of a template for any of this sort of thing that you need to make. For example, you can cut off your just less than 2 centimetre edging, and then you have this to stick on here, and then you'll be left with this perfect inside bit, which is the same size as this, just going in there. The panels I'm going to make using really, really thin craft foam. I'll make that shape again, put it down as a template, draw around it, cut them out, and put them on, and then ready to start wrapping it in gold and things like that. So yeah, it's going on pretty well. It's obviously takes quite a while cutting out exactly correct strips, but it's not taking me that long, so yeah.
Once you have your shape for the shoulder panel area, use some thin craft foam sheets to make the panels and stick them on, making sure to leave a 1 to 2 millimeter gap in between each panel. Again, it really helps to label which is the left and which is the right, and also which way up they go. Next, it's time to make the centre part of the shield. Use some thin craft foam to create the design of the white power coin. Then, carefully cut it out and stick it to the circle you made earlier from the camping mat, which should fit perfectly into the slot in the middle of the shield. Now it's time to start wrapping the panels in some 4-way stretch gold lycra fabric. Use some spray adhesive glue to cover the entire panel section, then leave for 3 minutes before applying the fabric. If you try and stick the fabric down immediately, the glue will just be soggy and it won't stick. Leaving it for 3 minutes allows the glue to become tacky and ready for fabric application. When you've stuck down your fabric, you should have a piece that looks like this. Use a thin piece of cardboard or a ruler edge to push the fabric into the gaps on the panel pieces, making sure it's pressed down as much as possible. This gives it that 3D effect. Then fold the remaining gold fabric under and stick it down with some hot glue. Now you're ready to start wrapping the edges of the shield outline in the gold fabric. Use the same method you used on the panel pieces and cover the whole outline in the fabric. Don't worry about getting any fabric overlapping the inner edges, as that will eventually be covered up with some black material. Make sure to take your time with this part, as it can be really tricky when it comes to the corners and particularly the circle in the middle. So far so good, not long to go. Next, take your wrapped panel pieces and fix them into place on the shoulders using hot glue. Now take some black material and trace out the indented parts of the shield. I used a black fake leather from a local fabric shop, but 4-way stretch black or black vinyl could work also. Once you're completely happy with your black shapes, stick them down using either the hot glue or the spray adhesive. After all 4 panels are stuck down, you're nearly done. Take your foam coin, spray paint or wrap it in the 4-way stretch gold lycra and fix it in place using the hot glue. Finally, decide how you'd like it to fasten at the back. I'm going to use Velcro and a flap of the fake leather. This gives a flawless close, but is actually near impossible for the wearer to fasten themselves. An alternative is to use a zip and attach a string for the wearer to pull it open and closed with. So that's it.
So thank you for watching my video. I really hope this helped. If you have a go, I really want to see pictures, so make sure to send them to my Facebook page and let me know in the comments if this video is going to help you. And now that the shield's done, I'm going to be starting work on the helmet really soon, so subscribe to see videos on that, and I will see you all soon. Bye!